Tonight, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. The Baltimore's offense making its way out for the first time, and leading them, their quarterback, a guy who is just so electric under center in his 5th season now, Lamar Jackson.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. To throw is Jackson. Buying time to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. He finds Robinson. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Jackson now. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against an interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. A tough season for them to this point, and here's part of the reason why. You see, the injuries have left them shorthanded in prior weeks, and that's the case again here in this one.
Brandon, great teams can overcome injuries and keep their seasons on track, but sometimes even the great teams have injuries that are just too numerous, or they affect the wrong group of guys, the guys who actually lead their ball club, and it's just tough to get past them. This team struggling with that.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. A collegiate star here in the Buckeye State, it's J.K. Dobbins. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Another run here with Dobbins. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, these two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So they'll be looking for the win here in Cleveland to complete the season sweep. From the 36, Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. And the numbers for Andrews last week: 10 catches, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Jerry Hughes able to record his 5th sack of the season. On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays. From the gun, it's Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Browns drive about to get started. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And they string that play out nicely. He stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on third. To throw is Watson. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he is going to have a Browns first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They run it again with Chubb. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing on 3rd down. Watson forced out to his left. And Watson has enough for the first down yardage as he slides to the turf. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll try the air now with Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Here's Watson. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. Now it's Watson. And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. To the air yet again, Watson. Throwing right, and that's complete. Yeah, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Watson. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. 2nd down and goal. Watson dancing to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson, his 19th touchdown now of the season. And the Browns have moved out in front. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll look to throw here. They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Desmond King back deep. And they punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Watson now to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
First target, first catch, and a 1st down. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. An option handoff here to Dobbins.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Jerry Hughes on the stop. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Now a 2nd down and 6. Here's Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. After the sack on 1st down, Jackson. Oh, now a strip. He loses the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And the return will stop right around the 25. Holding on to the football becoming a little bit of an issue. He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
I played for a guy that used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting after him a little.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Another try after the 1st down sack. Watson. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. From the gun on 3rd, Watson caught by Jones. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns. York able to send this one through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not where they were hoping for.
The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. That's going to be caught by Samuel. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They go play action now. Jackson. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Jackson. And that is incomplete. Here's Jordan Stout now. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Browns drive about to get started. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout
as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we said,
well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Browns offense getting set to go to work here to start the third. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 34-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A give running right is Chubb. And a short gain down to about the 33. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Watson. And this one's incomplete. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Watson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 14. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
This is the tight end, Njoku.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Again, it's Watson.
Right back to Njoku.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Chubb.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Chubb again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Watson to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
York able to send this one through.
And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3.
They picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Jackson to throw.
A slant route caught by Bateman. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. Being chased out left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Steps away to his left, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nick Bosa in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Well, not too long ago, Charles, that would have been a new NFL record. But instead, it's shy of setting the record, which is 66, but still from 65 away, one of the longest kicks in league history.
And that puts him in elite company in the NFL. Only a few have ever even attempted that, let alone put it through the post. How about his moment? It came together for him, and he delivered.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line.
He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Here's Chubb on the read option.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Eluding the pressure right. And he finds a man on the crossing route.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
They'll go again with Dobbins.
Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. And they got to get to the 23 here on third. Now it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And they'll get this down to the 10. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
Dances by him. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. Now it's Jackson.
And he'll go underneath here to Drake. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal.
They'll run with a late signee in camp. This is Kenyon Drake.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Tucker's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Watson from the gun on 3rd down. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field.
Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And they'll begin by running the option.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Dobbins running out of the gun.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Jackson now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to kick it away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Malik Harrison coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. So the completion good for 7 there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. 3rd and 10. Expect a timeout right away if they can't stop them here.
56 is Mike. 56 is Mike. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Now Watson. Got an open man. It's Schwartz. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And Chubb will try the middle here. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And again, it's Chubb. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they'll indeed take a knee. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Down to a knee goes Watson, and that should just about do it for this ball game. A lot of pressure here for Cade York. This will get the lead up to 7. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but
I like where we're going with this. Though you say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So for the Browns, the final 3 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with the win. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they've plummeted now to 3-11. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town.